there's something that happened also spiritually. I would say walking into my first year of vegan life, my skin cleared up. I regained just a peace and a calm about myself. I started learning a lot of things outside of just human health, but the health of the planet and the environmental impact. But I come from a family of diabetics, of heart disease. My mom is a two-time cancer survivor, and it was very important, first of all, for my own health, and then also my community, my family, and then breaking the cycle and the generational curse, as they call it, because it's painful to watch who you love wither away or pass away or die, and knowing that your community and your people are targeted and at the top of that statistic list, you have to do something about it. So what I do now is lead by example, and from vegetarianism to veganism, I started doing raw veganism because that was even more of a challenge because that was a processed vegan, junk food, carbohydrate, all the
Mhm.
wrong things type of vegan when I first started out. But you have to be patient with yourself because there's no right way to start in a new journey, but to just do it. And from there, I lost more weight. I felt great. My knees weren't giving me any problems. I was dancing like I was 18 years old again. No problem. First one up, last one to go to sleep. Creatively, um, I wanted to make sure that when I was doing music at that particular time, 2015, 2016, that it was conscious, it was uplifting, it was positive. And the album that I put out, fresh into veganism, was Smooth Jones, and it got nominated for a Grammy because I believe all of that energy, all that compassion and positivity that and awareness of what people consume, not just on their plates, but spiritually, lyrically, musically, and a couple of words that Prince left me in some of the meetings that I took with him were all put into that album. And so I was fully aware.
Why is he barking about Prince?
he's
What's
barking
Prince
up.
do to him?
He's barking outside. He hears other
Okay,
dogs barking.
okay.
But yeah, so there was a lot of things that happened. And right now, I mean, I have a starter guide out because I've conducted challenges every year, and I'm planning on conducting one very soon. I thought it was going to be this month, but I have some family members that are not doing too well right now. That is my priority. So my fans have been asking me, my followers have been asking me when the next challenge is, and what I did was put together some recipes and some easier mechanisms in my guide. And I just actually uploaded one of the guides today with some new tiers of actual products, whether it be shampoo, conditioner, plant-based meat substitutes, all of the things that you want to know when you want to transition and make it easy on everybody, because it's definitely done a world of wonder for me in every aspect of my life, physically, spiritually, mentally, creatively, emotionally. Um, and I'm never turning back. So yeah, I hope I can answer questions.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys this. When you see Maya, she walks on a cloud. Okay, that's number one.
Not clouds.
This is facts. This is actual facts. I've been on two long tours with her of over 14 days, so I got to observe her and I see how it is. We were all sitting in England, and they were talking, oh, coronavirus this, coronavirus this, uh, uh, pre-existing conditions. And Maya was sitting there in the midst of all this chaos. Maya was sitting there like we were talking, like she didn't, you didn't care about nothing. It absolutely did not phase you. And I said, I added one and one together. I was like, she eats military. Like I've never seen anyone go on the road and keep that regimen up the way you did. Now I watched you do it in Australia, and I watched you do it again in England. And this is all while people were walking past you with shrimp, barbecue, chicken wings, everything. And it doesn't matter if they walk by you with a plate of with a pie of pizza. Your focus is like it's something different. But the thing that really got me about it was that You were not worried about coronavirus. And was that because you know that your body is at an optimum level of health? Was that what it was that gave you that confidence?
It was a couple of things. I mean, I tend not to react or overreact when I hear devastating things that happen around the world. I like to do my research and I fall back and observe first before I go crazy. But I also am very militant as far as my lifestyle. And it's not difficult as well when you have a reason and a why. Um, it goes beyond just me and my health, but to lead by example. And it can affect any one of us at any time. But I never trip. Number one, I've lived a life of 40 years already. And if I go, it's my time to go. And I hope that I leave something behind of value. I'm not afraid of death. I never have been. Losing someone is different. Um, so that's not something that I focus on. I focus on the task at hand and the now because I can get very ahead of myself. And then life becomes overwhelming when I start thinking about too much ahead of me. That's number one. Number two, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, it's not guaranteed 100% that will be effective, but the chances are that it will be. So why not prepare so that I have a fighting chance and maybe I can help some other people? Because if I'm not here and other people rely on me, then what good am I?
Right.
So that's how I approach life. Life has taught me how to take that approach, and it just keeps me at peace. But also, peace is very important for your immune system, too. Fear is no good. And that's just how I like to live. I let it go, I let God, but I do my part too, because you got to meet God halfway. You know what I'm saying?
I, I think one of the things about the coronavirus, and then we're going to hop off this because there's a bunch of questions I just want to ask you personally. Half of the thing about coronavirus is your immune system and fear. And you just talked about both of them. You like, I don't have any fear. I let it go. I let it be what it is. And however we're going to rebound is however we're going to rebound. If you can have that attitude, then a lot of what would attack your immune system is not there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's half of battling this. And people are saying Maya's 40. Maya's not 40. Maya is 73 years old. She's 73. Okay, let's just be honest. She's 73 years old, but maybe she looks 40, but she's 73. But forget that. I want to ask you a bunch of different things, and these are all things that I was thinking just when I would see you in the hallways or whatever. I would just be thinking these kinds of things, just wanting to get to know you. All I want you to do is give me one word answers. That's it. I'm gonna go through this really, really rapid.
Okay.
Just give me a one word answer. Your favorites. Favorite food.
Oh, pasta.
Color.
What was that second one?
Color.
Color. Fuchsia.
Piece of clothing.
T-shirt.
Day of the week.
Monday.
Shoe. Favorite shoe.
Favorite shoe. Sneaker.
What kind?
Nike shop.
Holiday. What's your favorite holiday?
Mother's Day.
City. Favorite city.
Hmm. Let's come back to that.
Song
Ribbon in the Sky.
by Stevie Wonder or intro.
Stevie Wonder.
Okay, we'll take that. Month of the year. Favorite month of the year.
July.
Who or what would you haunt if you were a ghost?
My ex.
Alrighty then. We're not going to do that because then we're going to go over there because there's many questions I can ask about that. What's something that people thinks makes them look cool but actually makes them look ridiculous?
Oh, um, goodness gracious, that's so hard.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
different for everybody. That's hard.
What's your most unusual talent?
I would say loud colored cars.
Okay, loud colored cards. Very,
Hmm.
very, very what we call niggerish. Maybe not for you, but it is too much. What is your most unusual talent? What's the talent that you have that's most unusual or that people don't know?
Unusual. Ooh, I can draw.
You can draw. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
If you were a man for a day, what would be the first thing that you do?
If I were a man, curse somebody out.
You would just get on up here and be just in everybody's face, breathing, spitting, cursing them out, and just being
Yes.
a damn. Who are the 5 people that you're closest with?
Say it again.
Who are the 5 people that you are closest with?
5 people that I'm closest with. Do I gotta say names?
No, just take who they are.
Oh, let's see. Myself, my
Okay.
mother, and my father, my grandmother. That's 4 people. And my best friend.
Okay. No guy, no guy, no nothing like that. We're gonna keep that. There's no guy that you're close with. Is nothing, or you just gonna
Who?
keep that to yourself.
I mean, my best friend could be a guy.
Alrighty then. Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Fatman scoop.